Okay, hey there, Darkstar here. We're flying out of Dubai today. Onwards to Karachi. Be our first stop in Pakistan. Okay, yeah, let's see. So we're still in the Citation X. I haven't been brave enough to change planes yet. I do want to do some other planes. Just need time to work on things. I'm trying to get ahead in videos so that I can... Oh, you. Alright, standby power test. And, on, emergency on, battery 1, battery 2, APU master on, and test. APU start. Generator can just stay on. Turn those down a hair. Alright, bleed air on. We'll go max cool for a bit. Packs are on. Seat nav, seatbelt lights. And avionics and ECAS. Get ready to do position it on both sides. Load and load. Start the navs aligning. Alright, let's get passengers on board. Okay, we'll let that run while we get set up here. Gotta load our plan from SimBrief. Let's load up the departure. We're gonna be on 30 right. IVURO 1 Foxtrot. And activate. Okay. Perfinet. Next. 340.88. 320/.82. Cruise 340/.91. Which doesn't seem to work right. That looks correct. Confirm a net. Okay, I've decided that my best source of weather is actually to just get it here. Okay, 190 at 9. Outside air temp already set. confirm and rotate at 127. Climb, check. Cruise, check. Descent, check. Landing we'll do later. Alright, that's all of our perf items. Let's get this set to tune. Or our transponder. Alright, let's say passengers are loaded. Don't quite light up right for some reason. Alright, let's get our IFR clearance. Alright, clearance is on 120.35. Probably get my clearance before I enter my departure, but clearance citation 750 Delta X-ray. We'd like to get IFR clearance to Oscar Papa Kilo Charlie.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray cleared to Karachi via the Ivory 1 Foxtrot departure. Radar vectors Cooper then as filed. Runway 30 right, initial climb 4000, departure on 121.025, squawk 7511.
Cleared to Karachi via the IFR 1 Foxtrot departure. Radar vectors Cooper then is filed. Runway 30 right, initial climb 4000, departure on 121.025, squawk 7511, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, read back correct, ground will be on 118.35.
Ground on 118.35, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright. Dubai ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We're ready for a push and start.
Just let me know. Thank you for flying with us.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Dubai ground, push and start approved, face southeast.
Push and start approved, southeast, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, we actually need to wait just a minute for this. But I think we're gonna be... Unfortunately, we have to zoom out, and when we do, it messes up. But let's see if we can push to over there. Alright, there's our alignment. And yeah, that's not gonna be southeast exactly, but maybe close enough. A little more east than southeast, I think. Alright, let's go. Parking brake off. Alright, and then beacon on. And we're good to start.
Folks, welcome on our trip to Karachi. The estimated flight time is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for frequent flyers. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To tighten, pull the strap. To release, lift the buckle. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please ensure your seatbacks are upright and any loose items are secured. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Hold the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others.
Okay, smoke test.
Life vests are located under your seat.
Landing gear.
To put
Check.
it on, slip it
Engine
over your
warnings,
head, fasten it,
good.
and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available.
Thrust reverser.
Floor-level lighting will guide
Flat
you to
check.
the nearest exit, which is clearly marked.
Windshield temp.
Please note
Wait for
that
that
the
to
nearest
drop.
exit may be behind you. In case
Over
of
speed.
evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions
AOA.
immediately. If
There
any
it goes.
electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform me right away. The safety information card contains all
Annunciator
details.
lights.
Thank you for your attention.
Alright, done with that. Let's get lead off here. Okay. Parking brake on. Okay, we have pressure. Loss of pressure. Pressure comes back. Loss of pressure. Pressure comes back. And we're good to go. Let's leave that on. AP is good. Okay, flaps, and we're gonna triple check this time. Actually, we just need to check. That was my problem last time. Alright, then trims. Yeah, I just need to make sure this makes it all the way to 15. Okay. Let's pick up quick ATIS. I think. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why.
Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Dubai International Airport, information Tango. 0430 Zulu. Arriving runway 30 left. Departing runway 30 right. Wind 190 at 9er. Cav OK. Temperature 32, dew point 19er. QNH 1002. Transition level 150. Hazmat response team active in cargo area, expect delays. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango.
Dubai ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray is ready to taxi with information Tango.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 30 right, taxi via Papa, Papa Niner, November 12.
30 right by Papa Niner, November 12, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, so looking at our super duper reliable map. Okay, got it. So Papa 9, that's November 9, there's Papa 9 maybe. Maybe they're calling this Papa 9, so we go all the way down to here. And then November 1, 2, which will be down here. And we enter, hold short right here. Think we got it? Alright, brakes off. Let's do that differential brake check. And steering. Okay. Alright, let's check the reversers. That's good.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact tower on 118.75.
Tower on 118.75, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, now which one is November? Oh, man, that, come on, what are you doing? This is November 1 too, right? Yeah. And 30 right, confirmed. All right, let's do our, so we're not gonna need any anti-ice. Let's do this takeoff check test. Okay, PS heat. That's expected at this point. Alright. Trim, flaps confirmed, yaw dampener, mock trim, transponder, TCAS, cabin Delta P. Actually, let's do that. And Dubai Tower, Citation 750 Delta X-ray, holding short runway 30 right, ready for departure.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Dubai Tower, runway 30 right, winds 190 at 9 are cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, and then pitot heat's on. Strobe, landing lights, weather radar. We're not going to need, we're going to leave it off for now. Toga button. Check flight director, pitch up to 10 or so. I guess it's higher in this plane.
Approaching runway 30. right.
Goodbye. All right, 80. B1 and rotate.
On runway 30, right, remaining. 9,900
Gear coming up.
feet.
Flaps to 5. Flaps coming up to slats. Reducing power. Okay, flaps all the way up.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact departure.
Going to departure, 0 Delta X-ray. Departure, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at 1,500, climbing to 4,000.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Dubai departure, radar contact, climb 5,000, turn right heading 300, direct to Delta Bravo 570 when able, then on navigation.
Turn right heading 300, direct DB 570 when able, resume on navigation, climb 5,000, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay. Okay, well we actually turned too far. So we're gonna go ahead and make this turn now.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, we actually want to go nav, flight level change. Go ahead and go auto throttle. And let's get our altitude dialed up. 200.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, 0 Delta X-ray. Doing a terrible job here, but
Dear guests, the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for flying with us.
okay, we don't need any anti-ice. We're over 10K. We're gonna go ahead and go vertical speed mode, autopilot. Auto throttle's already on. Let's lower that just a little bit. And we're gonna go engine sync on, lights off. Seatbelts off. And APU can come off.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, citation 0 Delta X-ray. That's kind of wild.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact UAE center on 128.25.
UAE center on 128.25, citation 0 Delta X-ray. UAE center, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 172, climbing 330.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, UAE center identified. Good morning. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, just double check this. I think maybe around there.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, 0 Delta X-ray. And I think that's it. Let's see, we want to load our arrival. I think it's going to be 25 left. Zulu. Lucky 1B. And activate, and all of a sudden we get our data. If you don't want to preload your arrival, you need to set an altitude constraint somewhere so it knows where to descend. Alright, let's load up our chart here. So we're going to start at LAKIV. There's no constraints. KC 504. Should have .70 below. At 504. Oh, it just moved it on me. Oh, you know what? I think that's only on the 1 Charlie version. So that's why it's not on there. Interesting. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is the 1 Bravo and the 1 Charlie, and on a 1 Charlie you have to be below 170 here. But that doesn't apply to the 1 Bravo.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Muscat Control on 118.3250.
Muscat Control on 118.325. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. And we got to do a bug report. Let's see. Let's go ahead and switch and say Muscat Control, Citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 315, climbing 390. Co-pilot, you have the comms.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Muscat Control identified.
I've got the radios now.
Let's see. Category of bug. I got a general ATC maybe. What did they just give me? 118325. 0.0. See, and that was from UAE Center 128.25. One 2825. Okay. All right, back to flight planning. Let's see, we're coming in Sabine here. 3,000 above, but this says max 230 as well, which is fine because actually before that I think I want to do
Muscat Control, Oman Air 903, flight level
230 as well.
Oman Air 903, Muscat Control, roger.
So this is max of 230. I think I really want to make it closer to about 180 here. Oh yeah, there's a procedure hold here. We'll let it fly the procedure hold. Let's see how that goes. But I think for that, I definitely want to slow down as well. Okay, we still need to do landing perf in a bit. There should be the coast over there. Okay, we're coming up on our cruise.
Dear guests, I will now begin the snack and beverage service. Today, I have some delightful options for you, including our signature gourmet sandwiches and refreshing fruit juices. After the service, I will also have some selected items available from our shop. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, more than sufficient fuel. I pre-buffered in a bit of extra fuel and upped my cruise profile in some brief, so hopefully it'll be more accurate now. I was in kind of a long-range cruise profile before, and then, you know, cruising at 0.91. I wish it would remember my settings. Just ocean. Oh, we should be in standard. I don't think there's any way to put that in standard, is there? Alright, let's do a little cross feed. Or cross flow, anyway. Maybe not cross feed per se. Balance has been restored. Okay, we just crossed TARB. TARBO. So ground speed expected to be 540, we're at 542. Estimated burn would have been 1.3, we're a little bit past that. So 1.4, that's pretty close. .484 to go. We'll be pretty close to that. We still have 4,000 pounds, so right around that as well.
Control is 5060, flight level 350.
Jet 5060, Muscat Control, roger. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Muscat Control on 135.6.
Contacting Muscat Control on 135.6. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Muscat Control, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good morning, maintaining flight level 390.
Citation 750 Delta. X-ray, Muscat Control identified. Good morning.
There's so many extra views in here that I don't really need. Do an inspection of the lights, belly beacon. Strobe, up beacon. Doesn't seem very bright for a beacon light. I like the texture on the ocean. Oh, cool. There's like little scrub circles on here or something. A little squared off there. I like how much are you really zooming in and looking at these? Got our fans going. I need to look up what these are for. marked. I could use a little higher resolution texture, I think. Yeah, we can't unlatch here. That might be kind of fun when the gear go down. Nice. Little bit of a gap on that thing. These look pretty good though. I like the dirt on here. A little bit low res, but again, how often are you looking at this close? Of course, we can phase in here. What? Oh, this is not. Never mind. This isn't that other plane. I thought. Yeah. So there's a luggage. Ah, we're in the luggage compartment. Some of this stuff is so detailed though. Needs a paint job though. Interesting shape on the wing there. That goes down. One of the nav lights. Again, it's very dim for daytime. Inspection lights. So in theory, if we turn that one on, then these should come on. Yeah. And these are the landing lights, recognition, and pulse lights. So if we turn the recognition on, those will be on dim. And if you turn landing lights on, then they'll be on bright. And I'm not sure how I'm not sure you get this one to go pulse, other than maybe it's automatic. Like, normally pulse would happen when there's a PCAS alert. Speaking of traffic. I think I need to record myself reading the checklist, and then I can just play it in the background while I'll go through the checklist, because it's hard to look at the paper and then in the cockpit. I keep losing my place and skipping items. I don't think this plane has the checklist, does it? Oh, it does. It has a longer checklist, yeah. I guess in theory we could use that. Throttles, pressure, oxygen mask. Fuel transfer, verify. That's a pain too, though, because it takes up so much screen real estate. And my pop-out doesn't work very well. I guess it's working okay. I need a bigger monitor though. My big 4K died. I was gonna say, we gotta be getting closer. Oh, hey, we got some traffic in the area. Let's see, we got
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Contact Karachi Control on 133.025.
Contacting Karachi Control on 133.025. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Karachi Control, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good morning, with you, flight level 390.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Karachi Control identified. Good morning.
Yeah, it's not working, popped out. You can't hover and click on things. Like the cursor, the active part of the cursor is in a different place than the cursor is on the screen. So it makes it really hard to use it.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, expect the Lake 1 Bravo arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Expecting the Lake 1 Bravo arrival. We'll be ready for descent in about 20 minutes. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
So potentially IFR. See, let's go back to flight plan. see, 126.7 for ATIS. We're still pretty far out. Lucky One Bravo is what we have loaded though, so. Okay, so about 30 more minutes. You know what? I don't know why deleting the whole deletes the next waypoint too. No, I don't know what that waypoint was. Zulu? FI25L? Let's just confirm over here. Yeah, it should be fine. So let's see what it says now for total time. 23. Sorry, it's just almost 1 a.m. here, so shave a few minutes off. And then we want to make sure we don't land on 25 right, unless there's no runway here. That's happened. Okay, there's... I mean, the touchdown markers are here, so we'll probably hit Delta maybe, or Charlie. Looks like the parking spots are relatively well marked, assuming that we get one of those. Apparently, Terminal 1 stands 66. Over here? Okay, so if we come off Charlie, that'll be pretty convenient to get to 66. So let's just plan on going a little long, maybe. It's weird that even without logging into CPDLC, I get a message that tells me my expected parking.
Karachi Control, Oman Air 266, flight level 350.
There's a 737 coming the other way, but it doesn't show up on here. Oh. No, that's not them. It's weird that I see them over here but not here. I have traffic on, I think.
Karachi Control, Sky Dubai 539er, flight level 320.
Sky Dubai 539er, Karachi Control, roger.
Alright, our landing data is all set. Let's go ahead and get seatbelt lights on. Window vents off. Window heat on. Anti-ice not required. Karachi Control, Citation 750 Delta X-Way, we're ready to begin our descent.
Citation 0 Delta X-Ray, descend via Lake 1 Bravo to 3000 into Karachi, QNH 1002.
Descend via Lake 1 Bravo to 3000 into Karachi, QNH 1002. Citation 750 Delta X-Ray.
We have left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Karachi. Please return to your seats, stow any items, and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
Alright, and
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Karachi Control on 133.2.
Contacting Karachi Control on 133.2. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
lower that rate a lot.
Karachi Control, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good morning, flight level 380 for 3000.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Karachi Control identified. Good morning.
Okay, there's the vertical profile.
Information Juliet. Jeanette
Juliet?
International Airport. Information Juliet. 0530 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 25 right. Wind 280 at 18. Visibility 2. Haze. Scattered at 2000. Temperature 34, 2.24. QNH 1002. Transition level 50. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet. Jeanette International Airport, information Juliet. 0530 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 25 right. Wind 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we had. That's too bad. Well, it had it up there for a minute. You think it could at least show the runway? It's so weird that this data is wrong. This is ahead of what we just received somehow. Well, I don't know. I don't know that they go in order. But the broadcasting ATIS is Juliet, this is Lima. And quite different data as well.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Karachi approach on 125.50.
Karachi approach on 125.5, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Karachi approach, citation 750 Delta X-ray is at flight level 170, descending 3000 with information Juliet.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Karachi approach identified. Good afternoon, cleared sub and transition. Expect the ILS Zulu runway 25 left approach into Karachi.
Cleared 7 transition, expect the ILS Zulu 25 left approach into Karachi. 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, let's APU start. Master on, test, check, start. Engine sync off, lights on. Okay, cross speed is off. Barrow's local. Let's check on our pressure. Delta pressure is falling and falling. Somewhere down there should be the runway. It doesn't look IFR.
Folks, we're beginning our final approach into Karachi. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Make sure your seats are in the full upright position and your seat belts are fastened. The current weather in Karachi is clear, with a temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, stand 66. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, so next up we slow down 210 knots, turn the corner, slow down to 180, turn the corner, start getting flaps, landing gear, approach mode, armed. I'm gonna go ahead and lower this to 2,000. Okay, we're on profile, looking good. On landing, soon as the mains touch down, spoilers deployed, nose the front wheel down, reversers, hold the front wheel down.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, cleared for the ILS runway 25 left approach via Sabin.
Cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach via Sabin, Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright. Go ahead and go slats. Okay, flaps 5.
Citation 742, contact Karachi control on 133.025.
Switching to Karachi control on 133.025, citation 742.
We got another citation out there.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Karachi Tower on 118.3.
Karachi Tower on 118.3. Have a good one. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Karachi Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray is inbound on the ILS runway 25 left approach.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Karachi Tower, roger, continue approach. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 25 left, winds 280 at 18, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Localizer is captured. Glide slope coming in. Go flaps 15. And gear down. Okay, we're 5 miles out. It is hazy. There's about 3 miles.
Runway 25.
Go full
left.
flaps. Two miles. I can see the right runway and sort of starting to see the left one. Okay, we got a lot of crosswind. It's coming out a little. Okay. Okay, spoilers out. Nose wheel down and reversers. Till 65. And then light braking.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact ground on 121.6.
Going to ground on 121.6, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Karachi ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray is exiting taxiway Charlie.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Karachi ground, taxi to Terminal 1, stand 66 via Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, good day.
Taxi to Terminal 1, stand 66 via Charlie, Echo, Bravo, Juliet. Have a good one. Citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Karachi is 11:23 a.m. Folks, welcome to Karachi. Did you know that Karachi is the largest city in Pakistan and is known for its vibrant culture and rich history? Thank you for flying with us today. Please remain seated until we come to a complete stop.
Alright, we're gonna pause here for a moment for cleanups. Spoilers up, flaps up. Like anti-ice stuff off. Strobe can come off. Let's put this on max. Generators on. Get the weather radar off if we were using it. Landing lights off. And anti-ice, weather radar, landing lights, strobe, flaps, spoilers, reverser stow, AP bleed, gen on. Okay, so just that one.
Arabia 543 contact tower on 118.3.
Tower on 118.3, Arabia 543.
Okay, that's Echo. And this is Bravo. For about a half a second here. Then we switch to Juliet. And welcome to Jinnah International in Karachi. Parking brakes on. Taxi light off.
Cessna 820 ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work. Cessna 820 taxi to runway 25 right at your discretion. Taxi to runway 25 right, Cessna 820.
Standby cage, avionics off. Let's see, did I forget anything else?
Stationair 7 X-ray Mike ready to taxi.
Stationair 7 X-ray Mike, runway 25 right taxi via Papa Echo Golf.
I think we're good.
Runway 25 right taxi via Papa Echo Golf, Stationair 7 X-ray Mike. November 24 Kilo Quebec ready to taxi.
I didn't get the flaps up
November
properly.
24 Kilo Quebec, runway 25 right taxi via Echo Golf.
Runway 25 right taxi via Echo Golf, November 24 Kilo Quebec.
I hit, oh, you know what? I bet I hit the wrong key. Because they went to full instead of, no, they would have been on full, never mind. I did forget something. Forgot to click the engines off. Oh well, we just killed everybody. Sucked them into the engines. Alright, it is hazy here. Alright, that was like 28. Next one's 29 going to Goa. So, see you there. Bye-bye.